you see moves that are placed out there that you scratch your head. For example, this youngster Baby Capone goes over and defaces Nipsey's mural, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, speak to me about the level of disrespect involved
I
in that
mean,
scenario.
it wasn't even just Baby Capone. My homie did it first. See, you didn't know that.
No one knew that. Lil Sodi, thank you for coming through, man.
Man, it's a blessing. Blessing to be here. Pleasure for you to have me, man.
Yeah, man, you've been through so much, bro. And you know, from losing your son to recently losing your beautiful sister, man. With all this adversity, how do you maintain this positive energy about you?
Just staying busy. Not wanna say that I'm forgetting them, but I don't want to dwell on the hurt and be in depressed mode, you know what I'm saying? So I stay busy. I'm traveling. I'm more into of my music. I'm more into the business side of the music. That's what just keeps me going, and I know my son and my sister, they love my music, so I just felt that I shouldn't stop or give up or fold. I still have my other kids that love my music, so I still have to stay down and do my father duties, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being selfish and wanna do something because of my son passing away is so hard. And it's unbelievable when it happened to you and it's not on TV. It's just it's like a stab in the heart, man, that'll never go away. But prayer, always keep God first. He been leading me on my mission right now. So I've been getting a lot of positive responses, positive comments, positive feedbacks. Thank the Lord for that. Thank you to my fans, to those that are new fans, that are new listeners, new watchers. Continue to follow my journey. I'm on a different path now, man. I'm not the same Lil Sodi I used to be.
Yeah. And God must think you're a bad motherfucker because he's put every test in front of you, Sodi.
Man, that shit crazy, man. That was another long journey, like just being around Jeezy and learning different things about the industry, stage performance, studio performance, and then just going to jail and then it's all gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can lose your opportunities.
And you went away, you know, for a gun charge.
Yeah.
And they, in California Corrections, had you at a level 4 yard. Why would they put you at such a high-risk yard?
Man, I did not know. I didn't know. Maybe it was a sign from God. Really wanted me to sit down and do cell time and really think about my life and think about how I'm gonna reinvent Lil Sodi when I go home. Cause I lost a lot of time doing this time. But I'm still writing music and listening to music and listening to the culture, what they got going on the streets, but I'm losing time. So I have to sit in there and think about it this time instead of just bullshitting around, laughing and playing games and shit. And I sat down and read a lot of books. I read a lot of the Bible this time. The book of James, that's my favorite book of the Bible, the book of patience and faith. That helped me a whole lot with right now, like my patience. Like God could have he could have put me on with a deal back then, but I wasn't ready. He seen that I wasn't ready back then. I could have been buying 1 million guns, you know what I'm saying, and having the homies do a whole lot of missions, paying and all kind of shit, just the mind frame back then, kill, kill, kill. But now, I feel that God feel that I'm ready, so he's opening up all of these doors for me. A lot of doors has been opening up for me. Different shit, so I'm just going on that path that he got me going on, man. I'm independent, so that's just how it is.
Yeah. And do you draw inspiration from a lot of the Bay Area artists like E40 that always went that indie route?
I didn't want to be independent. I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted a big deal. I always wanted the major deal because you get help and they make you look good. You know what I'm saying? Stylists and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I always wanted the big deal. I always wanted my chance to, you know what I'm saying, show the world my talent, my true talent. Sometimes when you're independent, it takes more money that you don't have. Sometimes when you're doing it by yourself, no manager, no team, it's just you and you grinding. So it's hard for you to get to the next level that you need to be on. You have to really prove to somebody and have them believe in you and you showing them your craft, your work ethics, how bad you want it. But you know, a lot of people are scared to come to the areas that I'm from. So a lot of A&Rs will miss talent like mine. It's guys that's from my area that has a lot of talent down in South Central. So they need to come down there, man, and check us all out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open it up for those that don't have a voice or a platform to speak on, you know what I'm saying? Come holler at these guys, you know what I'm saying, in LA, man. They need it, they talented.
One of my favorite records you did was This One's For You.
Oh, man, I didn't even know you was gonna say that, but it's old because a lot of people always tell me that, This One For You. That was one of the bangers because my brother, rest in peace, he in that video too. And Jeezy, he didn't remake that This One For You, but he did his own This One For You off my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's around the times I got with Jeezy during the TM103 tour.
You know, your collaborations with Afroman bring so much contrast, man.
Man, I love Fro, man. Man, that man, he been a blessing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? He been a blessing to me, man, and got me on tour with Snoop Dogg, the Puff Puff Pass tour. We hit all them states up together, laughed, joked, clowned around, me, him, and my little brother, Baby Sodi. And he just showed me a lot, too, about the craftiness of the game, on how managers do you, false promoters do you, just the craftiness, because that's why he never had an entourage like that. He always was to himself, you know what I'm saying? He had all the money. He got a brewery. He got his own beer, got two, you know what I'm saying, weeds named after him and shit, you know what I'm saying? The man got some shit, man. He's well off, man. He's good. He's taken care of. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to pay me to come move out there where he was at. I was like, hell no, it's cold out there, man. I don't fuck with the snow, you feel me? But, man, I love Afroman, man.
Yeah.
He been a blessing to me, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Freeway Rick, too, because that's who plugged us up, man. He let him on to me, so.
The real Rick Ross. Shout out to
the real Rick Ross.
You really loved Nipsey Hussle, and you respected what he did for the culture, what he did for his neighborhood.
Yeah, man, he did a lot over there, man. I'm trying to follow that path for my community. Do the same thing he did for over there that I want to do in my community. You know what I'm saying? For the kids over there, give them another chance. Open up more programs for them, computer school. I wanted to do a graffiti art class, like where they could just come in here and spray paint on different walls or paint, whatever, just come blow energy, you know what I'm saying? Come blow anger. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to somebody. Like, those are the things that I'm working on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not just better myself, but the people in my community, my little homies, cousins, people that just need help. You know what I'm saying? So I'm told you I'm different. My heart is more open now, so I'm just different. I'm not softer. I'm still Lil Sodi. All the neighbors know me. But I'm just different now, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot to give, and God got me on a mission.
And God blessed you with little KJ, man.
Man.
Tell us about little KJ, your young son, man.
That's my little incredible hawk. He think he the hawk, man. He love the hawk. He love Cyberhead. He watch YouTube all day. He just turned 3 on the 18th. Man, he's just a new bundle of joy in my life. Like, having another son, man, that shit was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? For God to bring another son into my life, and it looks just like his brother that passed. Same kind of energy, everything, man. So it's just, I'm blessed.
You are blessed, man. And
I'm blessed, man.
It's
I
a
love
mystery.
KJ.
It's
That's
a
my
mystery.
boy.
You've dodged every obstacle they've put in front of you, Lil Sodi.
Yeah, I had to build my own lane. I had to build my own road. So if I build my own road, I ain't gotta worry about nobody else getting in my lane or me jumping off and fucking with somebody else's lane. I'm just doing Lil Sodi. I'm bettering myself. I'm with the bullshit, but I don't want to be a part of that shit. You feel me? I'm different. I'm a grown man. Back then I was a child. I had devilish ways. You know what I'm saying? I was cold-hearted. And back then I wouldn't been able to tell the kids what I'm able to tell them now, that they have another chance or you have an option.
Right.
You don't have to go gang bang just because you live in that area or your friends from there, or you just want to go hang out with them because they at the functions and you want to go to the functions, or you gonna get your ass whipped if you go to the functions because you ain't from the set. Or if you hanging around too much, you're gonna be questioned. You ready to get put on? If you hang around too much, that wrong crowd. So it's peer pressure, and it's tough peer pressure. If you ain't a bitch, you gonna get put on.
And you've got, your neighborhood is known for some of the toughest gangbangers that ever walked the earth. I mean,
Amen.
Rest in peace to Monster Kody, bro.
Real talk.
Tell us a little bit about him and when you saw him in the neighborhood.
Big monster. Got into it with him when I first met him. He was tripping. At the club. We had a club called not the Royal Aces. We was at the Player's Choice one night. Gang of homies deep. He was just tripping because a lot of little homies didn't know who he was, and we don't go for that. You supposed to know who I am. So he was tripping, and you know what I'm saying. I was the only one that spoke out and tripped back. You know what I'm saying. But he gave me respect after that.
What did you say to him, Lil Sodi?
You ain't finna slap nobody over here. He was finna start slapping people. That's how he get down. That's the big homie. He a real monster. He's finna start slapping people. And I was just like, nigga ain't finna slap me. I would not go home to Big SodiCon and him hearing me got slapped by somebody, a man on the street. That's South. My daddy beat my ass enough. You think I'm gonna let another man put his hands on me? That's South. And sometimes I be thinking like, man, is that why my daddy beat our ass so bad? To make sure we don't let another man, or we able to take whatever another man got. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was rough, man. It was rough.
Yeah. No, it's a crazy experience, man.
Hell yeah, but I love Monster, man. He lived his life. He lived his own life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was painful on how he passed. We wasn't ready for it, but a man is a man, and a man is gonna live how he wants to live and choose how he wants to live, no matter how much help you offer or give a person.
And speaking of the 8 trays, the Rolling 60s, this is a legendary battle that occurred over the decades, man.
Yeah, about 40-something years ago.
It's crazy to think, right?
Yeah, man, and you would think the OGs would have been fixed that shit a while ago. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time, patience, time. Because now we were able to see my big homies and the 60 big homies hanging out together at the march. And I was able to show my little homies, like, look at them niggas, they hugging and shit. What they talking about? Yeah, I know the history. I know a lot of my homies went to jail with them together, robberies and all kind of other shit together. We were like brothers back in the days. So they wasn't telling us that. They was just telling us murder, death, kill, 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 kill. That's how angry they was with them. And that's how we felt. We ain't never, if my daddy wasn't from the set or my mama, I would not know the history about the 60s and 8 trays. So, I wouldn't have never knew about them, how tight they was and all of that shit, man. I would have never knew. But now a lot of the little homies even knowing, cause they seeing these dudes pop up in our hood. My big homies be going over there and chopping it up with them. They got these gang invention programs together and they working together. And now for the youth, that's where I fall in. That's where Nip would have fell in at. Getting at the little homies to try to just stop some of the killing.
You see moves that are placed out there that you scratch your head. For example, this youngster Baby Capone goes over and defaces Nipsey's mural, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, speak to me about the level of disrespect involved
I
in
mean,
that scenario.
it wasn't even just Baby Capone. My homie did it first. See, you didn't know that.
No one knew that.
Yeah, I went and got that paid. Me, my big homie, Big Ty Bud, paid to get that fixed. The same mural. Big U, 80, and then from 60s, they know. But it wasn't praised. I didn't get the glorified for fixing it, or the hey Trace came up here and fixed it, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Lil Sodi did that. I didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? But it was a respect thing, like I went and fixed it. So they, like, if it was to happen on my side, I would expect the same thing, or it's a spit in the face. I'm a real gangster. I go by real politics and respect. So if I'm gonna give you that full respect, I want it back, you know what I'm saying? But no, it wasn't praised like, you know what I'm saying, like Lil Sodi good looking out, whoop whoop, all over there. You know, I wasn't tripping on that. I just wanted to fix it, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to respect the dead, you know what I'm saying? He didn't die to gang violence. He died to a cow. A coward killed him. You know what I'm saying? A coward killed him, a rat. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was a tragic way he did it. So it made people hurt more, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. We was finna sit down and get it cracking, me and him. You know what I'm saying? We had great minds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had our rap beef. We dissed each other. He dissed me. I dissed him on rap songs. I'm the only artist in LA he dissed back out of all the rappers that dissed him. Whether you call them enemies or rappers, I'm the only name he mentioned back. So what that tell you? My voice is powerful. I'm gonna be heard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you prevented God knows how many lives you saved by doing that sign of respect. And it's a powerful thing. What happened to the guy from your set that did that?
Oh, you know, we got at him, disciplined, and had to talk to him and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? Respect the dead, because you wouldn't want them to whack my face out, or Big Sidewinder face, or Monster Kody face when we get them on the walls. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't want them to come doing that. We want them to show them they love and they respect that they deserve. They earned that, you know what I'm saying? Let them live in peace.
Lil Sodi, you've got an entrepreneurial heart, man. I know you're moving in the weed game with Viagra Green and that your own strain. Tell us a little bit about that and the genesis of it.
Well, I got my boy Milo. He's a grower, also a tattoo artist. He got the Poker Room tattoo. So I came up with an idea. I told them I wanted a strand. They wanted to do Lil Sodi OG, or OG Lil Sodi, or OG Sodi, but the hate that's in out here with this polit gang shit, sometimes you don't want your name to be on the shit. You just want it to sell, right? So I just wanted to name it Viagra Green, give it a catchy name. So you like, what the fuck is Viagra Green? Do it make my dick hard when I smoke it? You know, I don't know. You need to go buy it and try it. But yeah, man, that's what I got going on right now too.
That's great. Yeah, tell us about Blue Crip Clothing Co.
Oh, Blue Strip. This is my little nephew, Michi, man, out of North Carolina. My cousin, my family. You know, I support them all. You know what I'm saying? When they doing things like this, I support them. I support their brand. They support my music. So.
And you have your own clothing line, right?
Risk Takers.
Risk Takers. I like
clothing.
that.
Yeah, I got the man on there with the world, holding the world on his back, the stick man, sweating. Yeah, man, Risk Takers, man. Been taking risks all my life. Been taking the risk this whole time right now.
We all know you made your point, and now you've graduated from the streets.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
time. It's time.
Thank you. And God said it's time, and you can't stop it.
You can't stop it, man. And you can't stop Lil Sodi, man. Thank you for coming
Can't stop,
through, bro.
won't stop, big homie. You already know it's love, baby.
Appreciate you, Sodi.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, too.